Greetings in the name of Yeshua. How's everybody doing? Hope it's have a great week and have a great week. Now, the world we're living in right now is getting weird. We're living in this really strange, weird world. But I've been studying the Bible code for about 20 years and stuff now. And people always asking, what does the Bible code say about what's going on now? I had a guy I worked with recently. He got a text from me. He goes, what does the Bible code says? Why do you think about this? So I did some research about what's going on, and I'm going to show you what my research in the Bible code have found. But I want to put a disclaimer out there, right? Before we get into it, I'm going to put a disclaimer here that this is research on the Bible code, okay? It's not going to be it's not trying to make a political statement for or against any political party stuff. I'm going to look at the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth, and then, if you don't, let it fall, the truth fall where it is. So I'm not going to be trying. I'm not trying to be overly political here. I'm trying to be honest, which kind of weird because the news media right now is not very honest. We're getting a lot of propaganda in the news media. So let's take a look at the Bible code and see what it says about what's going on right now in America in this strange political race and stuff going on. There's a code found in Numbers 25 and 26. And it has the year 2024. That's the year. This is 2024. That's right. It goes 2024 in the land of Eagle, Obama, the puppet master, to force out a presidential candidate to resign. Kamala not chosen. Chaotic open convention. God's judgment shall fall upon the party of the donkey. This is a very interesting Bible code. So let's break it down, see what we can garner from this. First of all, it's interesting it has the exact year 2024. That's our year. So coming in September is another Jewish year coming up, another year. So it's right this time period what we're talking about. It says the land of eagle. The land of eagle, what is it? Nante's symbol is the eagle, like the Roman Empire. We are now the land of eagle stuff. And it goes and mentions Obama by name, Obama the puppet master, which is really interesting because just recently Joe Biden calls Obama the puppet master. So it's interesting, other people in the White House, people call Obama the puppet master. So it's interesting the Bible code would also say exactly the same thing that people in Washington, D.C. and stuff, White House saying, that Obama is the puppet master. Then he goes even further, says the force. Now, the word force here in Hebrew, it's very interesting. The word force there means to extinguish, to put out. So it means Obama is going to extinguish the presidential candidate, to put him out. But it's interesting, Biden is not named directly, which is really interesting. That doesn't name it. But Biden is mentioned in other Bible codes. In the Bible, it says that Biden has bloody hands for supporting abortion and warfare and other things. So why Biden is on other codes, but not this code, is very strange. But then it goes on and mentions that Kamala. It says Kamala not chosen. Now, Kamala not chosen. What that could mean? Well, it can mean that she will be not the presidential candidate. She's not going to be a candidate running in the election. It could also mean she will not win the race. People are not going to choose her. She's not going to go anywhere. We know her numbers are in the toilet. Now, they're trying to prop her up. The news media is lying. The news media manipulating. They scrubbed her back. You go computer, look for her back records. You can't find them a lot of times. So the news media is in a big propaganda push to prop her up and push her. So it's like a deep state is trying to push a candidate forward and make her save her a Democratic Party, which she's not. Well, to understand who Kamala is you go and listen to what she says, you find out she is not who she says she is. She is a full-blown Marxist. She don't believe you should own any property. She doesn't wants everybody to be on the same level, and she wants to tax you to death, and how the government control this. So if you're a Democrat now, and you subscribe to, for supporting the Kamala and Democrat Party, so if you subscribe to that, what we need to do is to go give the government all your property, the title of your houses. You give your 60% of the paycheck to government, because that's what they want. So Kamala is not as advertised. She's supposed to be the border czar. That was a disaster. She's not. She's just, everything she's done has been a disaster. So and it's interesting that why would the Democrat Party replace one person that's up here in popularity and places somebody else below that? It's like replacing Joe Biden with Kamala. It's like exchanging Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs, with somebody in a high school team. It doesn't make any sense. Why you want to do that? So something's not right here. Something is not right. There's all this propaganda and propaganda. So, and then all the socialism and the thing to say, it's like Joe Biden said, you'll own no property and be happy about it. You own nothing. The government will own it. So they're trying to make America over again as a communist country like North Korea. So if you like North Korea, vote Democrat. That's exactly what they want. Now, to be on the other flip coin, the Republican, they are more aligned with God, but they have their own problems. Okay, because there's no party is perfect. Every party has their spiritual problems, the Bible problems, but one definitely is not wanting to make America over again and destroy democracy like Democrat Party, which brings us to the other part of this code. It says they have the open convention be chaotic. So it's interesting that I mentioned that, because many people in the Democratic Party has mentioned they want an open convention. They don't want Kamala. She's bad news. She's less popular than Biden. As I said, doesn't make any bit of sense to prop her up and make her the candidate. Makes no sense. She's the worst candidate they could ever put forward. So why they go with her, I don't know. So the Bible code seems to be saying that to a point. But also it's interesting, it says God's judgment will fall on the party of the donkey. The party of the donkey is what? The Democratic Party. So God's going to bring judgment to the Democratic Party. Why is that? Because God always brings judgment to that is evil. Now, in opposed to the Republican Party, this is not a political statement. I'm just saying the facts. That the Republican Party has their problems. Trump has issues, and he said kind of strange, stupid things. But at least the Republican Party at least has tried to honor God in some small way or not. Well, the Democratic is trying to take God away from society, and they're attacking God. You see the wokeisms, the homosexualism, the abortion, the demonic stuff. So, in the Nazi party platform they have. So you have to understand, one party in the progressive far left is anti-Christ, totally anti-Christ, the party. So if you want to support evil antichrist, you want to support a North Korea, that is the party for you. And if you want to support that, you should give all your property and money to the government right now, unless you're a hypocrite. So that's so funny. I see all these people in the news. They go, "I support Kamala." This and this stuff, but they're such hypocrites because they don't want to give everything to government. It's like they ask people in church, "How many want to go to heaven?" They go, "Yeah, I want to go to heaven." They go, "How many want to go right now?" Nobody wants to go right now. It's the same thing. So everybody wants all this government stuff, they just don't want it to affect them. I'm surprised it was going to, no matter what happens, it's going to affect you. So God has to bring judgment, because something we don't talk about in the world now is God is a holy God. God cannot stand evil at his magnitude. Look at what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed for less than this in many ways. It's like Billy Graham said years ago, if God doesn't destroy California, God owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology. So, so we have to understand the world is collapsing into a lot of really evil stuff. A lot of death, a lot of culture death, homosexuality, wokeism, transgenderism, all indecent stuff. So the world is trying to collapse into this pot of demonic ooze, I would say. So God has to bring judgment because he's a holy God. So we have a problem in our world today. We don't fear God like we should. We go around and do what we want to do. We don't look at the fear of God. The Bible tells us the fear of God is what? The beginning of wisdom. And even the people in church have forgotten that's in the Bible. They've forgotten you have fear of God. He goes, Jesus is my best friend. Jesus is this. Jesus is that. No, he's not. He is God, and we should fear his wrath. See, hell is still the hell. Hell is still exists. And if your choice, you go to heaven or hell, it's your choice. So you have to make a choice. The Bible code here is saying God's going to bring judgment to those in the Democratic Party and those who align themselves to the Democratic Party simply because they have chosen the path of hell. They have chosen the path of the demonic. So don't be surprised. You see a lot of strange things happening in the Democratic Party with judgment coming. And also don't be surprised at things around the world, like France and the crazy stuff they've done in the Olympics and all, Mecca, all those places. Don't be surprised you see judgment coming to America, to California, to New York, to whoever, all the places that, there's in Washington, D.C., because God is a holy God, and we have to understand God cannot stand. He's very patient God. God's very patient. But his patience is probably really, really wearing pretty thin now. Because we're openly attacking God on TV, news medias, stuff. So we have to stop doing that as a culture and a society. We need to get back to the roots of the Bible, read back to the roots of the scriptures, and understand God is holy and is worthy for our praise and worship. So we have to look at our lives right now. Look at your life right now. Who are you aligned with? You're aligned with God, or are you aligned to Satan? There's no middle ground here. So we have to understand God's going to bring judgment. Judgment is coming. So beware that's going to happen. Beware that you should be able to escape that if you give your life to Christ. So have a great week and seek God while he still may be found. God bless.